Welcome to the Ryoko Show. I'm Ryoko. Today, since it's Thanksgiving in the US, it would be the perfect time to talk about gratitude. We hear it all the time this time of the year, right? Be grateful, count your blessing, practice gratitude. But today, I want to take a step beyond the usual message and explore gratitude from a new angle. Instead of just focusing on being thankful for what we already have, I want to explore how we can use gratitude as a tool for growth, healing, and transformation. And I think you'll find this perspective pretty powerful. So let's dive in. Now, when we talk about gratitude, we usually think of being thankful for the good things in our lives, our families, our health, our homes, our successes. And that's great. Those things are important to appreciate. But what about difficult things in life? What about moments in life when things didn't go as we planned, or when we face challenges that seem too big to handle? What if we started practicing gratitude for those moments too? It might sound strange, but think about it. Every challenge we face, every mistake we make, and every tough situation we go through can be a lesson. And if we choose to look at those moments with gratitude, we can transform how we experience them. Instead of seeing them as obstacles or setbacks, we can see them as opportunities to grow. And let's start with the first shift I want to share today, being grateful for life's challenges. We all face challenges, and some are harder than others. And there are moments when it feels like everything is falling apart and it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I get it, I've been there. But here's the thing. Every single challenge you've faced has shaped you in some way. And maybe it taught you to be more patient. Maybe it helped you develop resilience. And maybe it showed you how strong you are when you didn't even know it. And what if we could be thankful for that? What if we could look at those tough times and say, I'm grateful for what this is teaching me? Gratitude in this sense helps us reframe challenges as growth and opportunities. It's a shift from seeing life as something happening to us to seeing life as something happening for us, to help us grow into the person we are meant to be. And now let's talk about the second shift, gratitude for the present moment. And a lot of time we think we can only be grateful when we have everything we want. But what if we could be grateful for where we are right now, even if it's not perfect? Maybe you don't have all the answers yet, or maybe your life doesn't look like the way you imagined, but there is still so much to be thankful for. I love this idea of practicing gratitude for the messy middle. This is the space between where you are now and where you want to be. Maybe you're still figuring things out or going through a transition. It can feel uncomfortable, right? But even in this messy middle, there is so much worth appreciating. Gratitude for present moment means accepting where you are, trusting the process, and knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The tricky part is that many people give up on their dreams in this messy middle because they focus too much on what they don't have yet or what isn't working. But if we can shift our perspective and find gratitude in the process, even when it feels uncertain, that's where the real growth happens. And here is a fun thought. Gratitude doesn't just help us reflect on the past or present, but it can also help us create the future we want. I know that might be a little out there, but we usually think of gratitude as something that helps us appreciate what we already have, right? But what if we started being grateful for the things we don't have yet? Imagine this. You're working toward a big goal or dream, but maybe it hasn't come true yet. Gratitude for the future is about being thankful for the opportunities that are still on their way. When we are grateful for the things we haven't yet experienced, it helps us feel excited and motivated about what's to come. It also helps us take action because we are already focused on the things that are going to come into our lives. Gratitude in this case, it's like an energetic magnet pulling the future we want. Now let's get into something a little deeper. Gratitude for your shadow self. I know this might sound a bit strange, but let me explain. When we think of ourselves, we usually think about the things we like, the things we are proud of, the parts that are easy to love. But what about the parts of ourselves we don't like so much? The parts of ourselves that we are ashamed of or that we try to hide. We all have them. Maybe it's a mistake we made in the past, a flaw we don't want anyone to see, or part of our personality we try to suppress. But what if we could be grateful for those parts too? This is where the idea of gratitude for the shadow self comes in. The shadow self is the part of us that we often reject or judge. But the thing is, those parts of us are still part of our journey. They have something to teach us. Maybe they help understand our weakness, or maybe they point to areas where we need to heal. When we start being grateful for those parts, we stop rejecting them and instead we embrace them. And when we embrace them, we become whole. That's when the real healing and growth happens. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about how gratitude helps us take action. Sometimes it's easy to get stuck in the cycle of wishing for things to be different or feeling sorry for ourselves when things don't go the way we want. But gratitude is a way to get out of that cycle. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, we start to see more possibilities. We start to feel more positive, and that positivity leads to action. Gratitude is a catalyst for creating the life we want. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that help us see the opportunities that were always there, but we might have missed when we are feeling down or frustrated. So here is a little challenge for you. As you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you are in the States, think about all the things in your life that you are grateful for. But I want you to go a step further. Think about the challenges, the struggles, even people who hurt you, and the parts of yourself that you might normally try to avoid or reject. Can you find gratitude for those too? Gratitude is a powerful tool. It's not just about being thankful for the good things. It's about using gratitude to shift your mindset and grow through your challenges and create the future you want. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, rate, and review. And please share it with someone who might need to hear it. If you haven't already, go to the show note and grab a free guide to learn the secret steps to transform your life. Wishing you a beautiful Thanksgiving and keep shining.